the bell to start the round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Straight right just misses. Lucky that hook didn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Good counter punching. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That hook just can't find it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook missed. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Punch, counter punch. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger.
Dalton Smith just took a big shot. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. That jab won't score.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Oh my word, Dalton Smith, look out. And Thunder Smith goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Nice counter. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a fact. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missing with that jab. And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners. No rest for the weary.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut can't find a home. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Not a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Missing with the hook. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. And he scores with the counter. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
When you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered, what gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put up.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. No rest for the weary. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use fire with a ball.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that, man.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left hook. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because...
Down goes Benn! Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Need to turn this around halfway through. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
That big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Okay, now we're switching up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punching. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad.